Alright
Hey
guys,
guys,
welcome back to another
how y'all
episode
doing?
of
Sweating it out on some layups?
Lost Judgment. Sorry, I went ahead.
Who are you?
My name's Yagami. I've been the MRC's advisor for all of a couple minutes, and I need to ask the basketball club a few questions.
Okay.
There was a student teacher who used to hang around here as recent as, what, October? Mikoshiba's the name.
Oh yeah, Mikoshiba-san.
Anyway, he stopped showing up out of nowhere. Any of you have any theories? Okay, scratch that. Then, what kind of teacher was he? Is he nice? Is he a jerk?
I wouldn't say jerk, but he was enthusiastic. Yeah, I mean, he did show up almost daily.
The club was really good back in his day. That's probably why he had us hustling even harder than the coach.
So, would you say he was on good terms with you all?
I guess. Wait, where's Koda and them?
Oh, from class 2 too? I don't know. I haven't seen Matsu, Nakane, anyone.
Those guys, if they make a scene again, they might make a scene if they see me again.
Something special about class 2 too?
Well, yeah. Koda's in 2 and she was Mikoshiba-sensei's star pupil.
Star pupil?
Star pupil? I do know who you're talking about, by the way. Are you saying she was favored over the others?
In a way, Mikoshiba-sensei worked her harder because she hadn't played basketball till high school.
See, most of us already had tons of experience by the time we joined. So, anyone starting as late as now has to be really athletic to keep up with the team. Mikoshiba-sensei knew that too. I'd say him looking after Koda did us all a favor.
Wow, sounds like the model instructor.
If you say so. But I'm not sure Koda felt that way.
Oh?
Mikoshiba-sensei might have just thought it was tough love, but I think he went overboard with the teasing sometimes. Like, he'd make her shoot and then go, "See, that was how not to do it."
Are you saying he would mock her?
That makes it sound bad. He was doing it because he cared, I think.
Hey, wasn't Mikoshiba-sensei the one who started the whole arousing thing?
Arousing?
He said the way she held the ball was arousing. Said it was her main contribution.
That's not true. She's got a nice chest, too.
Okay.
That's fair. Anyway, when Mikoshiba-sensei stopped coming, the guys in 2 were all like,
Okay, what did Koda do to him?
Are you implying they had a relationship?
Are you
Beats me. Mikoshiba-sensei did anything like that, he would have gotten canned on the spot.
yeah, people like to gossip, but as they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. Maybe Koda-san's the reason he was always so fired
Was that the reason why the bullies are always ganging up on Koda?
Maybe she's the reason he got fired.
So the writing on her hand, it wasn't some random insult.
Are we about done here?
Last thing, where are Koda-san and the others? Are they often this late?
No. Everyone's usually here by now.
That's not a good sign.
Maybe they're still in their classroom?
Okay, and I think that about does it. Back to work for the both of us, huh?
Hold up, guys. Ah, shit. Bad music. I could sense something's about to go wrong, but I'm really hoping it's not anything too bad. Koda. Let me check the classrooms. Let's go upstairs. 2-2. Maybe they're in the classroom. I don't like the sound of this.
Look at me when I'm talking.
You can't face us because you're weak. Who gave you permission to quit anyway? Newsflash, you're nothing without the club.
Yeah, think about us for a second. Who has to pick up all the grunt work when you're gone?
Maybe she feels special after what happened at lunch. Like people suddenly give a shit about her.
Doesn't give you the right to ditch practice. Talk about selfish, am I right?
Stop Stop it.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Is that all you know how to say?
Did they not learn their
You think
lesson?
we're letting a stuck-up bitch like you give the orders?
You guys still haven't learned to play fair?
This fucking guy. Why's your dirty old ass still here?
Attention students! Be on the lookout for a creeper showing up in your classrooms!
If I were you, I'd watch my mouth around a club advisor.
Say what?
I'm Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency, and your chairman just hired me to advise the Mystery Research Club.
Bullshit.
I guess word hasn't gotten around? Maybe I'll let a few wisecracks slide for now then. But mark my words, I'll be here every day of the week, so be on your best behavior.
We'd better get to practice.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, do that, you piece of shit. Yeah, do that.
Oh, and break a leg out there, Matsu. Not very nice, are they? Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Koda-san, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but as I said, I'm a detective, and I need to talk about Hiro Mikoshiba. He started training as a teacher here pretty recently, right? And one day he just stopped showing up? At the time, did you notice anything strange about him? Maybe he seemed troubled, or you saw him hanging around strangers?
Why are you asking me?
The basketball club members think you and Mikoshiba might have been close, at least at practice.
They said that?
Maybe a relationship with Mikoshiba is a memory she'd rather forget.
Well, I suppose there wasn't much truth to what I'd heard then. Don't sweat it. Just so you know, I'm actually going to be hanging around here at the school for a little while longer. If it's cool, I hope we can find a way to be friends. See ya.
Wait a sec. Earlier today, it was your voice that I heard, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I just never expected anyone to actually stand up for me in school. But you could say I didn't really stand up to them for myself much either. We all just treated it like it was a normal thing. Sometimes people would even laugh about it. But then, today, something changed.
Leave her alone.
Everyone suddenly decided to take a stand like they'd seen enough. I couldn't believe it. But that first voice, the one that told them to stop, that was your voice, wasn't it, Yagami-san?
Who could say?
Who could say it was
I knew
me?
It was you. Thank you so much for that. Today was eye-opening. I never thought about how horribly I was being treated until everyone stood up for me. What's more, it made me see that I was strong. In fact, I finally stood up to the basketball kids.
So you did. Is that what made you decide to quit the club?
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play basketball in a real team. I used to read this manga that made it look so cool. In a comic, even if you're a terrible player, the team always tries to lift you up. I tried. I wanted it to work, even if all they did was tear me down. But today, I just up and quit. That's not cool at all, is it?
You did nothing wrong, Koda-san. Truth is, there's a lot of injustice in the world that goes unseen. And some people decide it's easier to be part of the problem than be part of the solution. The kind of people who only feel joy when they see others in pain. You can only do so much to make people see the light. At some point, you've just got to let them go. You know what I mean? Then there's no shame in quitting.
But Yagami-san, I think you can only say that because you're such a strong person.
Okay. In that case, we won't call it quitting.
Huh?
You can play. Doesn't have to be with the basketball club. If you practice, you wouldn't even need a school basketball club to get to where you want to be. If this sport is what you want to do with your life, I guarantee you there's going to be a path for you to take. And all you have to do is find that path. I mean, it's got to be out there. And then you don't have to call it quitting.
I don't know about that. Are you sure? I mean, wouldn't that be cheating?
Nah.
Come on, try to work with me here.
So, the MRC, you're the advisor? Yagami-san?
Yeah. If you need anything, you just let us know. Anything at all. For example, if you hit any more trouble with those basketball club kids, you find me.
Sure.
You've got this.
Letter club resignation.
Oh, Mr. Detective. Yagami-san, right?
Yeah.
You.
Shouldn't you be at practice with everyone else?
Yeah, well, remember Matsune and Sakaki? You know, the two other guys I'm always hanging around? They're ready to talk to you about Mikoshiba-sensei now.
This is a trap.
Huh.
Well, Detective, I think they have a lead for you.
This is a trap, but
Hey,
do we accept
You're
the
here
trap?
on some kind of case, right? You know, Mikoshiba-sensei talked to us pretty often. I think maybe we can help. That is, if you wouldn't mind starting fresh with all of us.
Oh, turning over a new leaf, are we?
We kinda have to. How else are we gonna get good college recommendations? It would really bite us in the ass if you went and narked on us, so... Will you at least hear us out? Matsune and the rest are just upstairs. Please, be a nice guy, we're really sorry.
Like I believe
Okay.
this sort of thing.
See where this is going? How many guys are up there waiting to jump me? The next floor up is for third years, right? You rope some of your senpais into this too?
Wow, you don't even know us and you're throwing out accusations like that?
Bitch, you know I'm not dumb.
How are we supposed to become upstanding citizens with teachers like this? It's just not fair.
This is a pretty pathetic trap, yeah, with your fake ass acting, you piece of shit. Maybe they really can give me some info about Mikoshiba.
Fine. I'll hear you out.
We're gonna have to get
Tell your
info
friends
either
I'm on my
way,
way.
so we may have to fight
Really?
them.
Awesome.
Alright, time to fight these sons of bitches. If they think they're so tough that they can just handle me all at once on the third floor. Alright, let's go then. And if they lose, what's gonna be it for them?
Over here, Yagami-san! Sorry to drag you all the way up here for this.
You wanted to talk to me? About Mikoshiba-sensei?
What? I can't hear a word you're saying, man. Why don't you come closer so we don't have to shout?
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Are you seriously gonna bring out a pack of guys just
So
to kill
many
me?
of you. You guys all know Mikoshiba-sensei?
Nah, that's not how our senpai friends roll. They know the Yokohama Leomon.
Chinese.
Yokohama Ryuma. You mean the local gang?
I mean the
Hell yeah.
Chinese.
I've got a friend who's in deep with those guys. I scratch their back by bringing them chicks to hang out with, and they scratch mine by tipping me for it. It's a pretty sweet deal, actually. Also, we've got a little thing going. I get to drop the Liumang name if I need him to handle some business.
So you sell them girls in exchange for honorary membership? You need to find better friends.
Don't talk to me like you know me. I stay on their good side and I get my personal bodyguards. I work with the tools I've got to get to the top.
So you got it all figured out, don't you, kid? But you're missing the big picture. They're gonna turn the tables so fast you won't know what hit you.
I'll keep that in mind. But I wouldn't worry about me right now. You're the one who's got the real problem on his hands.
You get it? From now on, if you even lay a finger on us, you offend the Yokohama Ryuman, and they'll take that personally.
Alright.
You see what deep shit you're in here? Yagami-san?
I faced Yakuza
So how about
from the
it?
Tojo clan
You know
before.
how to say you're sorry? Cash for our pain and suffering.
Oh yeah? How much are we talking here? Grand?
$1 million. If you're short, I'd be happy to hook you up with a loan shark. I know a guy who lends for the Seiryu clan Yakuza.
First it's a gang, now it's the Yakuza. Keep bringing adult shit into this, I'm gonna start treating you like one.
Huh?
You wanna see what happens to gang members? I'll show you.
You sure you want to do that? We're gonna charge you extra.
Oh, you got this shit down, Matsui.
Think you can take me on?
Let's take this asshole down. Fuck him up!
Oh no, not the classroom!
Let's go.
Is that all you got?
Really, guys?
Yeah, really, guys?
Ah, my eyes.
Oh, you piece of shit!
Cheap shot.
Can't see? Got you now!
No, you don't. Huh?
What? Did he just jump off?
Nah. He's just hiding in the dark. Like a scared little cockroach.
My eyes are burning, but at least my vision's finally coming back.
You guys go look for him and tell me when you find him. I'm going for a smoke.
Okay, sounds good. You got this in the
These
bag.
stupid high school kids. I want to beat them up in IRL
Senpai.
too.
What do we do?
You guys follow me. We'll all smoke together till we get an update.
Sure, I'll come with.
Senpai's the toughest around, and the coolest.
Ah, well. All for my adorable little underlings.
Yeah, these guys are just as idiotic too, which is even more hilarious. Guess punks smoke at school these days too. I thought that was a thing of the past. Need to ask Matsui and the others about Mikoshi, so I'll catch them off guard this time, thinking they'll get a chance to kill me. We're at, like, we have enough HP. I could easily heal. Oh, what's that? Hold up, I want to get that thing over there. Toughness Z. Man, these kids never learn their asses lesson.
Tastes good, Senpai? Smoking a cigarette in the classroom?
Think you can scare me?
So you came all this way just to get your ass kicked?
Hey, Akane! Go get the other senpais!
Okay, I'm on it.
You guys better watch out. If your teacher busts you smoking, won't you get in big trouble? On the other hand, you guys could use a lesson in manners, and I'd be happy to teach you.
Huh? What the hell?
Bastard! So this is where you were hiding.
Now what? That mouth of yours won't get you out of this. I'm taking you down!
Think you could try? You damn Chinese. Damn Chinese.
Don't
I
give me
never
that
liked the
smug
Chinese
look.
anyway.
Come on!
Bring it!
Get fucked. And you are fucked. Pathetic. You guys aren't even close to being good.
Jeez. This guy's a maniac.
He's too good at this, man.
Hey, you mentioned compensation for pain and suffering. That still sound like a good idea?
No, we were just being stupid. Could you maybe forget all that?
Then from here on out, we're buds, right?
Ow! Ah, my shoulder! Holy shit, that hurts, Yagami-san!
Tell me everything you know about Mikoshiba. After all, you guys were pretty close, right?
Mikoshiba Sensei showed up to practice, like, basically every day. Kind of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest.
As soon as our coach would leave, it's like a switch would flip and he'd start drilling us. He'd make us do like 10 sets of cross-court dashes. And if even one of us lagged behind, it meant 10 more for all of us. That made it obvious real quick. Koda was our weakest link.
So Mikoshiba was especially harsh on her then.
Yeah, because she's such a freaking klutz. Even the first years got sick of her eventually. Only thing she did right was unite the team against her.
You gang up and belittle a single defenseless girl, a beginner in your sport, and you call that unity. Real classy. Listen up. Mikoshiba's parents have reported him missing. Foul play could be in the works here. He's been gone for far too long.
Hey, You think maybe Koda did it?
You think this
Some
is
kind of
funny?
crime of passion?
This isn't the time for bullshit. Or you want to keep going?
Nope.
Like, leave Koda out of this. She didn't do anything
Talked to
wrong.
Sawa-sensei yet? He probably knows Mikoshiba-sensei better than anyone.
All she told me was how exemplary he was, both as a student and a student teacher. And that he looked out for you guys, out of some sort of camaraderie.
Huh? She really talked him up that good?
Why, something off about that?
It's just... Sawa-sensei was really cold to him, no matter what he'd do. I actually brought that up to him one day. And it turns out the rumors were right.
Rumors?
Back when Mikoshiba-sensei was a student, one of his classmates apparently committed suicide.
So this is starting to
And
ring true.
Sawa-sensei suspected him of bullying the kid. I don't think he ever really got past that. He'd get all depressed sometimes.
Really? Sawa-sensei thought Mikoshiba was a bully?
Oh yeah. I actually asked him about it once, but he just laughed it off.
This isn't enough to prove Mikoshiba was a bully, but Sawa-sensei did seem less convincing with me.
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
What did she really think about Mikoshiba? I'll have to press her on it.
Alright, let's look for Sawa-sensei. Second floor. Guess I'll go here then.
Hi there. Has Sawa-sensei gone home?
Actually, she's in a meeting with the chairman.
So then she's at his office?
Yes, but I think they may have some visitors.
Gotcha.
Visitors.
Thanks.
Visit for Sawa-sensei, maybe she'll be busy for a good while. There's that photo I wanted to peek at earlier. Might not be our final answer, but it still can make for a useful clue. So Sawa-sensei had suspected Mikoshiba was a bully. Maybe wasn't she being honest with me?
What the?
Looks like the photo of Sawa-sensei's high school days. Her uniform's different from what they wear here. Can see a part of a male serial high student. I'm sorry to do this, but
Suspicious.
flip it back to normal.
What the?
Never seen this face before, and at least it's not Hiro Mikoshiba. It's Ahara's son, the boy who killed himself 4 years ago? Odd for a teacher to have a picture of a single random student on her desk. Can't confirm his identity right now, though. I should look for Sawa-sensei. Should be in the chairman's office. Alright, let's find her. Also, boost our battle bonus to 150%. We just need a lot more SP to make sure we can get it, you know, back to the full, so we can get as much SP as we can out of content.
pardon. Yagami-san. Those men are with the Kanagawa police. They said they're here to make inquiries about Mikoshiba-kun's disappearance.
And they asked to see Sawa-sensei too?
Yes. But I have to ask, can you tell me what's really going on? You were asking questions about Mikoshiba-kun as well.
You really want to hear the truth?
I should leave it to the police to fill you in on that. I mean, their sources are probably more recent than mine. They should have the latest details.
Mikoshiba-kun is no longer with us, is he? Then it's just as I feared.
Who is that guy, though? He looks very suspicious. Chapter 3.
2 months ago, a young man named Hiro Mikoshiba went missing during his stint as a student teacher. Mikoshiba quickly becomes the center of attention when his rotting corpse is discovered, and Yagami scours the school for any clues left behind. Rumor has it, Mikoshiba drove a classmate to suicide in his student days. A rumor that the school faculty is seemingly unable to deny.
Chapter 3. Two sides of the same coin. It's a phrase I would use, honestly. Because I use that phrase a lot. The article might be about Mikoshiba, it's not reporting the identity of the corpse. Does that mean police are still withholding information? Interview with Sawa-sensei seems to be taking an awful long time.
Yagami-san, why are you still here?
Because I care. Now, if you're open to the idea, you think we could walk and talk?
Why? So you can grill me with more questions? You realize the police just finished doing that, yes?
I figured they'd come knocking sooner or later.
Then you knew Mikoshiba-kun was murdered, didn't you? And that's why you've been snooping around our school.
You're not wrong, but can we please take this elsewhere?
If you knew Mikoshiba was murdered, why didn't you tell me up front?
Because it'd be causing
Because
uprising.
that information's not public. Didn't the police ask you to keep quiet about it?
Well, yes, but even so...
You really want to
what sort of
spread
questions
that?
were they asking you anyway?
I thought I was supposed to keep quiet.
Cute.
Now I'm going to ask you one last time. Please, stay off our campus.
No.
You don't belong here.
No.
I mean, what if you end up injuring a student? It would be a nightmare for all of us.
Nobody's getting injured. All that's water under the bridge now.
Is that so?
Yeah, and I should probably mention, I'm the new advisor of the Mystery Research Club. I have the chairman's approval and everything. So, it looks like I have a place here after all.
What? Since when?
I think we're getting sidetracked here. Did the police ever mention a suspect?
No. All they told me was what happened to Mikoshiba-kun. That he's no longer a missing person. That he's dead. And was dumped in a derelict building.
My condolences.
That was all we found out. The police were the ones asking the questions, not us. They hardly gave us room to breathe.
Yeah, sounds like an interrogation, all right.
Police keeping Hara's connection under wraps while they investigate this murder?
Is there anything else?
Actually, there is. I'd like to know your thoughts on Mikoshiba-kun's killer.
What?
For example, take Akihiro Ehara. A man who took this school to court over his son's suicide. Mikoshiba came up even then, as a culprit bearing some responsibility for that.
Ehara-san? But he got arrested for that groping incident at the train station.
So the police really are keeping their lips sealed.
Must you always be so cryptic?
It's possible Ehara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's murder.
What?
Despite being incarcerated for 2 months, he knew exactly where the corpse would be. He revealed it upon being sentenced. This was before the Kanagawa police had even ID'd the body.
Then, was it really Ehara-san?
The court would say being in jail is about as solid an alibi as you can get. But he could be connected somehow.
How do you know all this, Yagami-san?
I'd tell you, but I showed you one of my cards. So now it's your turn.
Huh?
I've heard you weren't as big a fan of Mikoshiba as you led me to believe. That true?
This again.
You knew he was a bully all along, but yesterday you told me he wasn't the type. I just want to get the story straight here. Did you have a sudden change of heart, or were you lying to me for some reason?
It's not that simple.
What do you mean it's not that simple?
One more thing I learned today. It was Mikoshiba who turned the basketball club against Koda-san. Pretty sadistic for a would-be teacher, don't you think?
That's enough.
Then it's not a stretch to say he probably was a major factor in the death of Ehara's son 4 years ago? And I think it's also safe to assume you know more than you're letting on, right? This is murder we're talking about here. Lies aren't doing anyone any favors.
Yeah.
His name was Toshiro.
Sorry?
Everyone keeps saying Ehara's son, like he's just another statistic. He had a name, for heaven's sake. Toshiro.
Right. I'm sorry.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have papers to grade.
Sawa-sensei, please.
9 o'clock tonight. I'll be at Plage on Izazaki Road.
We'll finally have a real talk?
Like, we really need info.
Something like that.
Our 2-week time period is gonna be straight for him to be a free man soon enough. I guess I can't really do much for now. Alright. So since I'm talking, shouldn't go my anything so like open my mouth. Alright, I guess we alright. I think we can try to get out of here. We can visit the school anytime we want.
Kaito-san. So I just left the school, and tonight I'm... Wait, where are you?
Third stop of our bar crawl, that's where. I thought work was done for the night.
Licking the wounds of rejection, huh? Is the 99 gang with you?
Just Sugiura. Tsukumo said he had to get back to the office to take care of some kind of system trouble.
A computer crash or something?
Don't know. Something about a Buzzy searcher going haywire.
Fuck.
I pretty much tuned it out, man.
What's going on?
Anyway, you gonna come take his place?
Nah, I gotta stay sober. I'm meeting Sawa-sensei in a bit.
You what? God damn it, man. You are killing me today.
Would you simmer down? This is work, not whatever it is you're doing.
Oh, then I ought to come be your backup. Where we headed?
Come on, you think I need a drunk co-pilot? Knock one back for me, though.
Hey, I better not find out you two got it on. Don't do this to me, Doc.
Christ. I thought I had a thing for Mafia. I guess we're gonna ignore that. Jared, what did you do? I had plenty of time before me. I should drop by Tsukumo's place. The dog is hurt because... well... because of personal reasons, unfortunately. Where can I get side cases? The side cases, do they not exist? No? Those things don't exist, sir? I'll continue more of the school stuff later. I think I'll do it now. Although it would be fine if I do some, but that's not really what I want to do now. Hangout spots. When are we gonna get side cases? Or something like that? No, not yet. And we're... The B. Mahjong, Club Sega, Batting Center, Heaven's Golf, more Mahjong, Sakaki Arcade, Shogi, Gambling Hall. Alright, let's head back.
Waste.
Alright, back here. That was a bit of fun.
Yagamishi, how was school? Kaito-san wasn't happy about you going solo, you know.
He'll live. He can cry about it to Sugiura.
So he does. Anyway, I couldn't help but notice Skenda Law bending your ear earlier. Anything important?
Right. I haven't filled you in yet, have I?
So a policeman arrested for sexual battery might have actually been involved in a murder? Fascinating, if not perplexing.
Yeah. And its roots could very well be Serio High School, where a student was driven to suicide 4 years ago. In fact, the motive for this murder may even be revenge. Tsukumo, could you find any mention of that suicide online for me?
Already done, I'm afraid. Once the chairman asked us to take his case, I looked into everything on the school I could find. If memory serves, he was a third-year student who hung himself at home. The name of the deceased, Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah, that's him.
So, while I did find some murmurings about it online, nothing really substantial
He looks just like
surfaced.
him.
He didn't leave a suicide note or a will, and investigators never found anything salient.
So I was right before.
No mistaking it, that's the same person as Furusawa Sensei's desk.
His father, however, suspected there may have been a bully and promptly took Serio to court. But without enough evidence to back it up, the system more or less spit him out. Even so, the lawsuit dragged on until this year. But that level of news hardly makes a ripple online.
Yeah, I doubt it would.
And that's all the intel I've dug up regarding the case. Huh?
What's that sound?
I'm testing a system I've been tinkering with. Thought I'd fixed this bug already.
A system for what?
Well, it predicts the occurrence of crimes.
It predicts crime? No way.
Perhaps that was a bit of hyperbole, but it does come pretty close. Essentially, this system is designed to monitor and detect danger zones within a specific area. The city itself, to be exact.
That still sounds pretty amazing.
If you say so. I basically cobbled it together out of pre-existing tech. Yagamishi, do you remember when I used my chatter search program for you not too long ago?
Oh yeah, that was a real trip. Pretty much hacked chatter to see an entire social network at a glance.
Yep, and this system I've developed is a souped-up version of that. Though there are substantial differences, the principle is still... how about you just try it out? We'll start with this little window.
I see.
It displays all relevant chatter posts after filtering the fluff.
And these posts are all pinpointed on this map of Ijincho?
Right. It maps out where in Ijincho each specific post was made. So my AI constantly combs through Chatter's database as it updates in real time. Then it extracts only the trouble-related chatter for display on the map.
So it actively seeks out trouble? It's wild that you can program around such a vague concept.
Well, in its current iteration, the AI isn't exactly genius material yet, so it still pings some false positives.
There's something else, Tsukumo. What are you going to use it for?
I'd like to use it for promotional purposes.
Like advertising?
Yeah, since we're still relatively new in town, we don't have the kind of rep that brings in regular business.
Oh, okay.
And that is where my buzz researcher comes into play.
Buzz researcher?
Consider the glut of trends and terms strewn across social media. These buzzwords are sometimes clues to trouble beneath the surface. So, when the system picks up one of these words and we rush over to save the day, the hope is our reputation will flourish as a result.
Damn, that's some pretty intense marketing you've got going.
Well, we probably won't be paid for impromptu cases, so this is sort of an upfront investment. But directly intervening before a situation gets out of hand will build us the brand we want. At least in theory. I'm not sure how it'll all pan out yet.
Well, I think you've got something there, Tsukumo. Mind if I give it a shot?
I thought you'd never ask. Though the system's got a long way to go by my standards. But with you as a tester, I know I'll get strong enough feedback to have this baby running in top form.
So you wanted me as your guinea pig all along.
It seems like
Crack
it.
that case quick. Anywho, let me get this app booted up on your phone. May I do the honors?
Go right ahead.
And that should do it. Here you are.
Okay, let's see here. This is just a big mess. How am I supposed to know where to go?
This is indeed too much noise. In fact, this is entropy in motion. This won't do it all. To solve this, we narrow down the keywords.
Alright.
In other words, simplify our search?
Like last time.
By manually filtering keywords, we can decrease false positives, thereby locating the right spot more accurately.
How do we do that?
Arachnid man.
Does the AI do it for us?
No, not entirely. What the AI does is pick up on any keywords it deems important. Emphasis here on the word any. Meaning it'll turn out duds every now and again.
Yeah, that's still pretty busy.
And therein lies the predicament. To narrow these results down any further, we must depend on instincts, experience, and even inspiration.
So you're saying human intuition?
Precisely. Even in this day and age, human intuition will trump AI every time.
Exactly.
That is, until we all become cyborgs.
No,
But
the AI.
ahead of myself. As it stands, Yagamishi, you've got the best intuition out of all of us.
Well, let's just start with a post that smells like trouble.
Arachnid man.
How about this one? I can smell the trouble brewing already.
Oh, interesting. And let's filter our results around that specific term. And there you have it.
Arachnid man.
See, there's a concentration of suspicious keyword usage on this street here. As to what sort of trouble is brewing, you'll have to rely on your good old-fashioned eyeballs. Shady activity isn't always the easiest to spot, so maybe think of it as a sort of treasure hunt.
A treasure hunt for trouble, huh? Does sound right up my alley.
Doesn't it? I can already picture you out there, helping people in need until it all pays off. What could await you at the end of the trail? My heart rate is already spiking.
I'm just glad to have a helpful app for once.
You know what? That reminds me. I also have a gadget here you may find useful. Can't always be glued to your phone, right?
What is this?
It's a high-end sound collector. It boosts the volume of mid-distance sounds, making them easier to hear from farther away.
A A sound collector, huh? I could use this to pick up cries for help, or even eavesdrop all over town.
That's the idea. With enhanced hearing and geolocation capabilities, you'll be a troubled Terminator.
Just like I've always wanted.
Noise amplification.
Now, I do have some other gadgets in the works, but I'm still fine-tuning their UI. I'll show you soon enough.
Looking forward to that.
I'm very curious how much side content is in this game. Can I not activate DLC yet? No? Nopers. Nopers. That's all. Nopers. So, we got ourselves our first incident, which is over here. I guess we'll go there. What's the worst can go wrong? Whoa!
Hell yeah!
Oh, you morons.
Let's go.
Ouch.
And stay down.
Oof.
For real?
Wait, throwing him off? Ooh, never mind. I thought we could throw them off the river.
What a waste.
Where's Arachnid Man? Where you seen him? Shut up about Arachnid Man's groans are around here, I think. Just need to figure out what groans were coming from above. Looks like the gadgets Tsukumo game will come in handy. Activate noise amplifier.
I can hear it.
Oh, I'm gonna fall. Fall what the? That can't from somewhere above me. Oh, what's that? Is that a person? Yipe, I'm about to fall. I can't. Hold on. Not good. I need to help him now. Looks like I'm gonna have to climb. I can't make it.
Excuse me.
Hey, you okay? Huh? Who are you? Why are you here? Saw you from below. I came to help you. I'm saved. How did I ever let my hand slip? Well, thank you so much. Come on, what's all the commotion? Eek! What's going on?
Please.
Oh, are you resident here? Listen, can you call for help? Don't tell me. You're the Arachnid Man? Wait, but there are two of you. Oh no, I'm gonna fall.
Excuse me.
It's a bit dangerous out here, so would you mind if we come inside? Sure. Phew, that was close. Thanks for letting us in, man. What the hell? What the hell? I thought you were out here so high up.
Yagami.
I'm Takayuki Yagami, a detective. Detective?
Yep.
Yes. You see, I was walking along, I saw this person was about to fall, and... Okay. My apologies, for causing a scene. My name is Shinataro Tamai. I'm Yuitori Okachimachi.
By the way.
Well, Tamai-san, what in the world were you doing out here? Well, that would be... Actually, I was bird watching on the roof and I just took a wrong step. You were bird watching?
Aw.
Yeah, because the thing is, I'd heard there was a rare bird living around here. Rare bird, huh? Which one would that be? Well, a swallow?
Huh?
A swallow. You think swallows are common? Oh, have you know it's a white one that spawned like from a spontaneous mutation. Found someone talking about it on social media, so I came here right away. A arachnid man does bird watching? Something's off about this. Are you a resident of this apartment building? Are you a resident of this apartment or you're not, are you? Just a minute. You said ago someone was talking about this bird on social media, so you ran over. Oh. Very impressive, Mr. Detective. You're a sharp one. The apartment has an auto lock. How did you get in? Well, that's... The door to the roof is locked most of the time, and yet you managed to get up there. Well, that's because I did the same as you, Mr. Detective. Climb up the wall of the apartment. You climbed up just to do some bird watching. Yeah, love birds so much. So the arachnid man was everyone's talking about. Is that you? Yes, it does seem to be a lot of rumors about me. I just wanted to bird watch from high places, but not the buildings in the city that allow non-residents inside. That's why I've been climbing the walls recently. So-called arachnid man was just a nerdy bird lover. It still doesn't make sense. Pretty suspicious. Well, that's weird. Swallows are migratory birds. Shouldn't they be overseas right now past the winter? Huh? Granted, this is from the internet, but the swallows who pass the winter in Japan are usually in the western region. Seems like they'd be pretty rare here in the Kanto region. Yes, that's why they're rare here. That's why I wanted to see one. Okay, I see. Think get help from the residents? Think they yell to get help from the residents inside? What? Yeah, I guess I could done that. I didn't think of that. Very suspicious. Even though this is fishy as hell, it's not like I have any other evidence. If I don't have evidence, I should back down, but at times like these, it's sometimes tough to observe for a while. Great. Easy.
And stay down.
Nothing. I see nothing. Boof.
Really, guys?
How am I gonna observe? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Observe Tamai carefully. How am I gonna observe him carefully? Wait, what's that? Oh, what's this? Based on the shape, that's women's underwear, that means. Can I ask you something? Huh? Was there something, Mr. Detective? What's that behind your back pocket there? Oh, well, that's...
This is...
I know what they are. Those are... Gah. Ew, those are... Yep. Could those be yours? Knew some of my best, I'm not gonna say the name, had gone missing. So it appears he fell into stealing you know what. Anyway, I'm calling the police. You asshole, not so fast. I'm gonna be the next professor. Oh no, I won't be caught here by the likes of you, but the professor, he got arrested from the last game. You can't be the next one.
No way.
Fine, no choice but to use force then.
Let's go.
And you're dead. Easy. Yeah, damn it. I was gonna be the next professor. I know about the professor, I caught him myself. What? You took him down? Even when I had him cornered, that pervert didn't even try to hide his creepiness. In fact, he was proud. He brandished the damn things at me. Even if I wanted to partake with a banquet with him. He was brave to the very end. Honestly, you compare in comparison to him, but you never measure up to him at least. Come on, let's go. Excuse me, thank you for getting that thing.
No.
I'm just happy to help. You said you were a detective, right? Yes. Work around the Kamurocho. I've been taking on work around the Jincho too. Currently working out at a detective agency called Yokohama 99. Feel free to contact me if you're ever in trouble. Alright, so you're around helping people, also promoting your business. Smart. Get it? Next time I know someone in trouble, make sure they'll find a way to you. Great, thanks. Phew. Another case closed. Another case closed for now. I can't say it in front of... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna save the games. We have like 10k SP, jeez. There has to be more. There has to be more cases. Huh? We found our first side case that we Arachnid Man. Cafe Special. 20% off pancakes. Cafe special poggers. Alright. Alright. We're gonna end off today's episode. So next time on Lost Judgment, there'll be no commentary for a while. Since like there's gonna be a lot of background noise, so I guess I'll see you guys all next time.